Hello my fellow Flimple Schnorfs, my name is NoodleHouse and we are back on Our World Is Ended. And we're now going to push the length of these episodes up, probably to around about half an hour, maybe a little bit longer on some of them. Simply because, as far as I'm aware, this is a very long game. And we want to get through it without essentially having a millennia of episodes like I have had with some of my other series. Even though Danganronpa lasts nearly 100, Chaos Char, but that's because it was mostly 15-minute chunks. But anyway, it was the 6th day of the normie game, the best game. With everyone getting close to victory, no one saw saw the need to make any plans. So everyone was just doing what they want. That's why I decided to watch a DVD I had at my desk in the dev room. I figure I won't lose any points if I have a decently good time. However, there's something I didn't expect. Reiji-kun, what happens next? I'm scared to look. Hey, I saw this one before. Can we watch something else? Reiji, I want to watch an anime with animals and they change it. Asano-san, Yuno-san and Tatiana are all over me today. They even brought their chairs next to mine. Tatiana's to my left, Asano-san's to my right, and Yuno-san's to her right. Tatiana, why can't you just go to your PC and find a site where you can watch it for free? Same to you, Asano-san. Hell, I can even lend you one of my DVDs. But what's the point of that? You're not here to watch a movie. It's important that we're with you right now. Why? Isn't it obvious? So you'll get our normie points. We won't drop it if we're alone, you know. That's why we'll be with you. Hey, hell, you should be thanking us for it. Well, that's just condescending. Sis actually wanted to go on a date with Nicole-kun, but he escaped. So she came here to you. You know, don't say anything that you don't have to. Asano-san scolds Yuno-san. Well, I more or less understand what's going on here. Yuno-san and Tatiana are playing here to keep the points. And Asano-san's with me to get a few points she needs to get 100. I don't feel anything for you, but being with the opposite gender makes it easy to gain points, you know. Can you go see a Wari-san or a Ruka-san then? You're telling us to spend time with those two? Hilarious. I'm dead. Suddenly, we're joined by Natsumi-san. Being with the pervert man-child pig would just make our points go down. Thanks to the process of elimination, you're the only choice. That's why I want you to stay with me for now. That's in order. Natsumi-san brings her chair and sits right next to me. She's between me and Tatiana now. Natsumi, you can't wedge in like that. I'm the one who sits next to Reiji. Go away. What? Natsumi-san, wedging in is bad. Please go somewhere else. Natsumi-san's menacing glare makes Tatiana rephrase herself. You should be more respectful from the start, and my response to that is still no. Tatiana, you already have over 100 points, so give the part-timers side to me. That's so mean, you can have the other side. Tatiana points between me and Asano-san. No. She clings to my arm. Her body, especially the chest area, is far from soft, but I'll admit that having her do this to me makes me kind of happy. I need a few points too. Why can't I have his side? Well, she emphasises a few for some reason. Her body is shaking though. I wonder if this won't make her actually lose some points instead. Tatiana looks as she's about to cry, but then she seems to have an idea and stands up from her chair. I got it, I can just do this, I really am a genius. Oh, wow. And so Tatiana moves to my lap. That's the problem solved. Tatiana, get off of him. Natsumi-san's expression changes, but Tatiana doesn't give in. Why? I gave you a side, didn't I? Then there's no problem here. That's true, but his lap? She glares at me, clearly wanting to say something. Forget it. Do what you want, I'll just get a few points that I need. Natsumi-san brings the chair even closer. Our shoulders are touching now. This makes me want to die, but this is for the normie points. They should give me the few points that I need. She emphasises few again. But man, what's with the situation? The girls at Judgment 7 are all over me. Hell, they're even actually fighting for who gets to be closer. It's like an actual normie. The bra man from the previous New World experience has evolved to Love Man. A welcome change indeed. Of course, I know this will be brief. They're just doing this for the normie points. Even so, this makes me happy as a man. I can't help but grin a little bit. Don't make that face. Anyway, let's just sit like this until the next point update. Sis is on Reiji-kun's right, Nachan's on his left, and Tanyan's on his lap, huh? I feel like I'm being left out. This is kind of sad. Oh no, I'll just get on his back. She stands up and hugs me from behind. Look at that. Me and all the girls together. perfect. The presence over the back of the chair prevents me from feeling her memory weapons, but her arms alone are enough to make my heart beat faster. You know, stop, let go of him. Natsume-san raises her voice. Looks like I'll be the love man for a decent while. Love man, baby love man. Oh, sweet, point update time. Let's see who's dropped out of the 100 zone and who's going to die. Die, 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 die. I receive and instantly check today's message. Holy shit. Today you have earned a total of plus 25 normie points. You currently have a total of 164 normie points. Looks like my time as a love man had quite an effect. It will start announcing our points. What a shame, I lost 3 points. Well, I still have 104. I have 123. Got plus 8 points today. I have 6 points today, so I have 113 now. I got plus 22 points. Now I'm at 115. I finally won too. I got 25 points today. My total is 164. Yeah, minus 10 points? It's better than yesterday, but it still dropped to 110. What happened to Asano? Hello, Wari-san and Naruka-san lost points. We still have just one day. I'm sure we'll all make it. Natsume-san also joined the winners in the 22 points she gained today. Looks like the time she spent with me today wasn't wasted. What a relief. You know, San Tatiana and I already had over 100, but the extra points we got today certainly won't hurt. It's pretty clear by now we'll all win the game. And wait, hold on. We finally realised that Asano-san didn't announce her points. She normally announced it with the rest of us, but she's just staring at her smartphone in silence. What's up, Asano? You only had a few points left, right? Did you get a minus or something and didn't go over 100? That can't be. Sis spent the entire day with Reiji-kun. She probably got as big of a plus as Nachan. Yeah, I got points today, but Asano-san isn't talking properly. It's pretty clear she's uneasy about something. Asano? Natsume-san thinks for a moment, then takes Asano's smartphone. Natsume, what are you doing? It's your own fault for acting suspicious. Just let me see it. Natsume-san looks at the message. Asano-san received... Oh, I put a comment there for some reason. As momentarily at a loss for words. What? A total of minus 50? What's going on here? Huh? Minus 50? Did you step in some poop or something? Even if that happened, the numbers are just not right. I mean, she had more than 90 yesterday. Stepping in poop can't be enough for the numbers to drop straight to minus 50. Then maybe she, you know, didn't step in it, but went face first. I see, that makes sense. As we start to agree with our conclusion, Asano-san turns angry. So span that nonsense. I didn't step in anything, I'll go at it face first. I lied when I said I had 97. I've been lying ever since I said I had 50 points on the first day. I actually started with only 6 normie points. What a shocking truth. I tried to get lots of points for my days with Nikon-kun, but he always ran away from me, so I just kept losing points. There's some for staying with Reiji today, but still at minus 50. Asano-san reveals her lie. Sis, why would you lie like that? Because my normie points were so low that I was embarrassed. And yet you stayed quiet about it until it got this bad. There's no limit to just how saddening you are, is there? I had no choice, I had to say it. Asano-san's on the verge of crying. Oh, he said it already, that's fine. Nicole starts singing joyously. He's the host, so he probably knew about Asano-san's lie right from the start. Even so, he didn't tell us about it. He's certainly true to his nature as a devil. But if you have minus 50, you just have to get 150 in one day. That's not just challenging, it's impossible. Oh no, sis! Yuno-san holds back her tears. Adios, Asano, you'll be a dear comrade of ours even if you're torn apart. We shall never forget you. Your life itself is already a game over. This might work as a reset. Look on the bright side. Everyone starts giving up, honestly. Like, even I think 150 a day is pretty difficult. Wait. Why are you acting like this the last time you ever see each other? There has to be a way. There has to be. Asano-san panics and closes in on Nico. Nico-kun, don't you know of ways to get lots of points quickly? It's the last day. Come on, help me out and say it. The best way to get lots of normie points, it has to be that. What do you mean? You know, that. The thing that a child like me can't talk about. Asano-san is perplexed. You don't know what he's talking about either. Wari-san is the only one who's grinning in the understanding. This perverted smile that suits him really well. I see. So that's how it is, man. Nico, I had a feeling you'd understand. Wari-san, you know what he's talking about? Say it then. Come on now, that kind of relationship. The relationship, the sexual kind of relationship. A sexual? Are you an idiot? Nico, can you tell this pervy's wrong? He's not. Basically, just as Awari-san says, the best way to get tons of points is to have a sexual relationship. Fantastic. I can't. Who would I even do that with? Asno-san's dumbfounded. I have an option in more ways than one, so go for someone else. Looks like we have no choice. Reiji-kun, you do it. That's an order. Oh, hell no. He says something outrageous. However, this is a job, so make sure you compile a report. A video of the act would be appreciated too. You have to listen to that order, ignore it. Oh, that's me. Why are you so desperate? Are you that against them doing this and that? This isn't about me. I can't allow sexual harassment and abuse of power. I just won't allow that order. Don't you dare follow it, or what? Do you perhaps feel lucky about it? I don't, and I won't follow the order. I said that as loudly as possible. Let's then have 100 points by 6 PM tomorrow against Zigzagged. Yeah. I can't wait. Nicole emphasizes Asano-san's fate. We start talking about what we do with Asano-san's points. I still think that asking Reiji-kun to handle it is best. Stop being absurd. Then I guess I shall bear myself. Don't, just die, damn it. Guess that leaves just me. I don't feel good about it, but if you're part of the team. Alright, Asano. I'm waiting for you to come to my room tonight. I'm not going, damn it, just die. Then what do we do? As things are, we're gonna get zigzagged. Hi. Asano-san falls silent. None of us can think of any better ways to get 150 points. Now, if we don't do anything, this means it's bye-bye Asano-san. The mood around us is heavy, but Asano-san tries to sound light-hearted. This whole Normie points thing is just a game, though. We don't have to take it that seriously, right? Hell, this isn't even reality. Iruka-san responds to her empty cheer by making his sunglasses shine. We can't be too sure. We don't know all there is to know about the new world, after all. It's entirely possible that being zigzagged makes it impossible for you to return to reality. Iruka-san is more serious than he ever was. Tatiana sides with him. Iruka's right. Our consciousness was probably carried over to this mysterious new world. That means that our brains now recognize this world as the real one. I don't know how it works, but it's possible to assume that you won't be able to get back and get torn apart in here. Worst case scenario, a body in the real world might be left without a consciousness. What? What does that even mean? Asano-san starts panicking. I see, so her real body will be left empty. That's not just saddening, it's downright pitiful. What will we do with the body when it's empty? We can't just leave it there, so wait, would our empty body count as flammable or inflammable trash? What do you think, Reiji-kun? It takes a hell of an airhead to say something that horrible without any malice whatsoever. Hold on, don't just throw me out, at least take me home. Shouldn't you want to go to the hospital in that case? Whatever the case, this might be the last night we spend with her, right? Then let me tell you, of all the worlds I didn't talk about, consider it a gift to take to the afterlife. No thank you, mate. Please don't. I don't need it, even if it dies tomorrow I don't want to waste that last night on that. Asano-san glares at him. Calm down, it's still not decided it's over, let's not give up just yet. I try to console her, but she doesn't seem to hear me. Zigzag, zigzag. She mutters that in delirium and staggers out of the office. Is she alright? Seeing her so out of it makes me worried. But I imagine she needs some alone time to process the fact that she might end up zigzagged. So maybe it's best if I leave her like that. When she vanishes, Awari-san looks at Nicole with a serious expression. So, tell us, Nicole, what would happen to us in real life if we get zigzagged? There's no way I can know that. How irresponsible. My role is simply giving out punishments to those who lose the game. You're the ones who made me like this, so the responsibility is yours. Also, things such as reality and New World have nothing to do with me. I simply carry out my role. He might be right about that. He's only doing what he can in accordance to the rules set up to him by J7. Still, I can't just sit by and allow Asano-san to be zigzagged. Hey, would this game end if we defeat you? That's something you should consider without me present, but I'd say that's impossible. I'm a doll, so I don't have what you call life, and even if I'm destroyed, I instantly regain my form. You can't break me. In this world, the rules you set up for me are absolute. I see. Well, I didn't want to fight you anyway, so that's probably for the best. But if the rules we set up are absolute, that means that Asano getting torn apart if she doesn't get 100 points is absolute too. Exactly. That's not my will. That's the rule of this world. If you want to hate someone, hate yourself for thinking this up. So getting the Normie points is all we can do here. Of course, it's also possible that getting zigzagged here has no effect on us in reality, but it's risky to bet on that possibility. That means that all we can do to have Asano is get 100 Normie points. It's a difficult mission indeed, but I guess that I, God of the Normies, must bear myself and... No, stop. That will just take away her points. I can't help but interject. Iruka-san already lowered Natsumi points just by dating her. If he bears himself, Asano sounds as good as zigzagged. We continue to spend more time considering how to solve this problem, but we have no luck finding a solution. We can't just leave it either, so we continue talking about it. That's when Yuno-san speaks up. Speaking of sis, she's not coming back. I look at my phone. It's been about 2 hours since she left. What? Did she get lost or something? I doubt that. She's not you. But she acted really weird when she went out. She looked distant and kept saying zigzag. What if she realizes how saddening she is and... Don't spout anything that ominous, you pig. She just lost herself because of the lack of Normie points. Asano-san's an adult, so it might be best just to leave her, but considering the situation, I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'll go look for her. Yeah, bring her back too. She's probably just walking around nearby. Shouldn't be too hard to find. I walk out of the office and go through Asakusa. You know, it's walled off by the RP map phenomenon. This town is still pretty big. I won't run into her if I comb the entire area. As I think of what to do, I run into an empty beer can. Not just one of them either. There's about 20 meters and... Oh, there's one about 20 meters away and another one about the same distance away as that. I'm quite sure they weren't here at noon. We're the only ones in this world, so the only one who could have left these is Asano-san. But why? Did something happen to her and she used empty beer cans as a trail to help us find her? I momentarily consider that Hansel and Gretel-like scenario, but then realised that she probably just dumped them on the ground. I sigh and pick one up. Knowing her, she just drank like crazy and threw these out, no doubt about it. I know this isn't reality and all, but why would you just dump them like this? Her wild behaviour is just shocking. She's probably at the end of those cans. I follow them, picking them up one by one, and I just realised that my Discord, once again, is not muted, which means that anything's going to come through on the recording, as always. There we go. I throw the cans into any trash cans I come across and eventually arrive at the Sensoji. I see someone sitting at the temple stairs and walk up to them. It's Asano-san, holding canned beers in both her hands. Even in this dark, I can tell that her face is red. Well, she drank enough to make a beer can trail. Asano-san, so this is where you were. Listen, I know this is the new world and all, but you can't just throw the cans like that. She reacts to my voice and looks at me. Our eyes meet and she beams. What? Nicole-kun? Yay, Nicole-kun's here for me. Nicole-kun, I love you. She lets go of the cans and clings to me. Well, I'm not Nicole-kun, I'm Reiji. I quickly push her away. She stares at me and pouts. Huh? Reiji? And here I thought Nicole-kun was worried about and came out to check on me. So just Reiji? What's the point? I was man a redo. She makes a fist. You're completely drunk. I am. How can I not be? Normie points? A standing notice? My ass. No one can tell me that I don't enjoy reality like a normie. She stamps her feet in anger, then realizes something and smiles at me. This is Nicole-kun's fault. It's the fault of everything in this world. Nicole-kun's an angel. Love, love, love. She spreads her arms again and tries to hug me again. I'm telling you, I'm not Nicole-kun, I'm Reiji. I dodge her hug attack. She glares at me again. Reiji? And here I thought Nicole-kun was more... Okay, looks like she's repeating herself like many alcoholics do. Maybe I should just leave her here. I seriously considered doing that for a moment, but I already told everyone I'd search for her. Not to mention that she happens to be a girl and it's not too good to leave her out for the night. I recompose myself and talk to her again. Asano-san, let's go back to the office. You're an adult, you shouldn't be drinking in a place like this. What, Reiji? You have no business acting high and mighty with me. I say I'm drunk enough. Bring me more beer and Nicole-kun. You already drank more than enough, and you can't drink Nicole. Of course you can't. It's Nicole-kun. You must taste really bittersweet. Yeah, I'll just leave her. I turn around and start to leave. Wait for me, Nicole-kun. I'll come with you. She grabs my arm. Man, she's strong. And I'm not Nicole, damn it. I say that out loud, but it feels like a real bother. Asano-san grins widely as I drag her behind me and head for the office. Fucking Asano-san. God damn it. After lots of pushing, pulling and carrying, I eventually bring her back to the front of the office. Normally, this distance can be walked in just 10 minutes or so, but she slowed and tried to hug me so much it took almost double that. I'm finally released, now just to get her in. Well, Asano-san, we're at the office. Let's get used to the nap room. I try to take her to the office, but she stops me. Nicole-kun, I don't want to be the base. I want to go there. She points to the hotel sting at the other side of the office. That? What are you talking? No, I'm not thinking anything weird. Just look at those pure eyes. Blink, blink. She adds her own sound effects and looks up at me. Your head's full of weird things. Those eyes are dirty. I try to go to the office, but she just keeps pulling me to the other side. Hey, let's go. I won't do anything bad to you. Well, wait, this is an attractive proposition, but there's too many problems with it. People who see us will misunderstand. And you think I'm Nicole right now. That's wrong in so many ways. Why are you talking like ragey? Come on, Nicole-kun, let's go. Come on. This is pointless. She's way too saddening. I don't know if this is because she's drunk or... but she's actually stronger than usual. Come on, Nicole-kun, let's go. I'm not Nicole-kun, damn it. The moment I shout that, the door to the office opens up. Just what's going on here? The person who walks out opened it is Natsumi-san. Upon seeing us, she opens her eyes wide. What are you doing? Everyone else hears the noise and comes after her. Oh wow, my boy, so you decided to actually do it, huh? Your devotion to a fellow colleague is both moving and exciting. Mori-san sounds like he finds me admirable, but the grin makes his real thoughts way too obvious. So the beast within Reiki has awakened. You surpassed even me, the god of normies. You truly are an animal who fears not the divine. Iruka-san is shook. It's not me. The beast that awoke is the one inside Asano-san. The photo right before the base. I can't believe you. Natsumi-san is freaked out. Hell, I know exactly how she feels, but you got it all wrong. Please help me out. Please, save me. Save me. Please. I don't want to be taken by the weirdo. Oh man, that was awful. I drop on the sofa. Tatiana's already sleeping in the tent, while Nicole-kun's on his usual sofa. I look at Nicole's face and remember how Asano-san was acting, and I can't talk all of a sudden. Though the three who saw me made some weird assumptions about what's going on, they realised that she was actually dragging meat into the hotel and helped me out. However, Asano-san, powered by alcohol, was way more violent than usual and didn't listen to us at all. Still, we were somehow able to drag her into the nap room. Asano-san's now lying in one of those beds there. I was saying, I'm impressed by how fixated she is on Nicole. I'm sure she'd get lots of annoying points if she redirected that passion to something else. The fact that she can't do that's what makes her cute. Yuno-san shows up, shaved ice in hand. She got drunk and bothered you, huh? Sorry about that. Here's some shaved ice for your hard work. Ah, Yuno-san, I didn't mean to press that. Sorry for making you put Tatiana and Nicole to sleep. I got you to bring sis home, so we're even. Since she was busy putting Tatiana and Nicole to sleep, Yuno-san didn't get to see Asano-san in that state. That's a small silver lining in this situation. You're tired, so I'll make you a jasmine tea shaved ice. It's relaxing. Thanks, I'll just eat it then. I carried some of the yellowish shaved ice into my mouth. Well, it tastes like watery jasmine tea. Not all that good, to be honest. I wonder if sis is alright. Yuno-san sits in the chair opposite me. I'm not sure, probably not considering how drunk she was. Then again, she's not all right in more ways than that one. Yeah, she needs 150 points in one day. The one who got the most points in a single day was Iruka-san. He got 120 on his day with Nat-chan. But even that wouldn't be enough. True. Doing something bigger than that would probably mean having a proper day with someone she likes a lot. Can't imagine anything else. Someone she likes a lot? We both stare at Nicole's face. No, that'd be too saddening. We hang our heads. If only you were a little boy. Wow, that's a weird thing to say. But then I wouldn't even be working here. Oh, that's true. That wouldn't be good. A serious date with someone she likes is difficult in our situation. Is there something that gets her excited, like a hobby or a preference? She likes little boys, you know that, right? I feel really awkward saying that. Something else, please. Then there's beer, karaoke, ramen, gyudon. That makes her sound like an old man. It's like her, sure, but I don't think any of those can help her get normie points up. Then there's, shoujo manga. Shoujo manga? That's pretty normal, but I'd never expect it from her. The usual girl would read a volume or two, but I can't imagine Asano-san ever doing that. I mean, she's a boy-loving woman that's like an old man. Yuno-san smiles and reveals yet another secret. This is actually unexpectedly romantic. It's really cute when she starts tearing up while reading shoujo manga aimed at school children. I tried imagining her like that. Nope, no luck. Well, that sure is hard to picture. It's easy to imagine her reading fighting manga. You know, right? That's what you'd expect from her based on how she usually acts. Yuno-san makes a slightly bitter smile. You probably won't get much Nori points just by reading shoujo manga. True. In fact, they'll probably drop. Reading manga to raise Nori points sounds saddening. I wonder if there's anything else. I'll go talk to Nan-chan about this. Please. I'll think about this too. Yuno-san leaves the lounge to find Natsume-san. What can we do to raise Asano-san's Nori points? I roll around the sofa, trying to think of something, but nothing good comes to mind. The jasmine tea shaved eyes are just starting to take effect. The tiredness from getting Asano-san all the way back here is making my eyelids heavier. I press the wrong button again. Before I know it, I fall asleep. Ooh, what's happening? It's in the middle of the night. I'm telling you to wake up. I hear a voice and feel someone shake me. That's more than enough to bring me back from the dream world. Phew, you finally woke up. Natsume-san stands in the dark lounge. Looks like she's the one who woke me up. Looks like I fell asleep while thinking about Asano-san's Nori points. Yuno-san probably turned off the lights for me. I look around, but I can barely see anything. The only reason I see Natsume-san's outline is the small amount of light leaking in from outside. Looking how dark it is, probably a while left until morning. Why would she come up to me in the middle of the night? My sleepy head can only think of one thing. Did you come here to do it with me? Are you okay in the head? You have more than enough points. You don't have to do that. You're the only one who needs to have your head checked. There's no way I'd come here for that, you idiot. She scolds me intensely. I can't see in the darkness, but she's probably red. Or what? Are you waiting for Asano-san or something? What a mean-spirited question. No, that's not the case. Sorry, I'm just a bit sleepy. I get up and sit on the sofa. My head has cleared a bit and my eyes are used to the dark now, so I can see Natsume-san's expression. So, why are you here? It's about Asano. She falls silent and looks away from me like she's about to say something difficult. At this rate, she'll actually get zigzagged. As the one who designed Nico, I feel really guilty. That would be a bit of a problem, and Yuno asked me, so I try to think of a solution. Do you think it's something good? I intently listen, but she shakes her head. No, I got nothing. All I figured out was that Asano-san's unfortunate nature isn't something that'd be fixed in just one night. She's a formidable foe. And here I was expecting something. Looks like Asano-san is too powerful even for Natsume-san. Apparently there's more to this. And I can't read still. But I remember when you tried to enter the hotel. Asano was drunk. She thought I was Nicole. I know it's saddening, but... Exactly. I desperately give excuses, but Natsume-san is completely calm. I know that a hotel is a bit too far, but she only becomes uppity when she's with Nicole. That much is obvious. Yes, though her assumption was a mistake, you're right. That's why the only one who can make a miracle happen is Nicole. Natsume-san comes to the same conclusion as I and Yuno-san. Well, I considered that, but wouldn't that be problematic? Yes, it would be problematic for me and everyone else. We wouldn't find a fair way to fix the situation no matter what. That's why we need to do whatever we can to get the points. That's true. But what do you have in mind? For example, we can get Asano and Nicole to go on a date. Natsume-san walks up to Nicole. Nicole, wake up. She slaps him awake the same way she did me. I'm sleepy, the night's for sleeping. You're a devil, aren't you? Can't you handle a single all-nighter? Even if I'm a devil, I'm still a child. You're the ones who made me like this. Well, whatever. And what do you want? Go on a date with Asano tomorrow. I don't want to. I can't do it anyway. What do you mean? I'm the host of the game. I can't do anything that would directly affect the Nori points. If I do that, then... Then? I gulp and await his words. Who knows? There's nothing about that in my background. Nothing? How anticlimactic. Iruka-san sure cut corners when making him. And yet he always wastes time in useless settings. But if there's nothing on that, then there's no problem, right? No, of course there is. If there's no setting, we can't know exactly what will actually happen. It might even be an error or a glitch. Worst case scenario, all of your normie points might get reset. That would be annoying. I don't want to make this more of a bother than it is. Natsumi-san clenches her teeth as Nicole goes for the finishing blow. By the way, you can't make me go on a date with a wish either. Any wishes that force me to do something avoid. Wishes? Wait, you still have some, right? Natsumi-san faces me. Yes, I only use them when fixing Asano-san's breasts. I see. Then can we use a wish for the sake of your unfortunate colleague? That obviously refers to Asano-san. I don't mind, but what should I wish for? I wish for more normie points or a time extension against the rules. Nicole explains. I know that much. We just have to make Asano-san and Nicole go on a date. I said I can't do that. Apparently, that's not what Natsumi-san meant. Oh, you don't have to go on a date yourself. Asano-san just has to think she's dating you. Eh? What do you mean by that? It's not necessary for her to date the actual Nicole. Asano-san just needs to feel that she is. For example, imagine if you're the one actually dating her, but her. You actually look like Nicole. A wish like that is fine, right? Well, the rules allow it, but I wouldn't feel too good about it. Honestly, I don't care how you feel. By the way, how are the normie points calculated anyway? Now I think about it, we never asked him. And he actually answers that in spite of his drowsiness. It's calculated based on dopamine secretions and hormone changes. That's why the normie points received are different for different people, even if they do the same things. I see. So it's all a matter of personal awareness. In that case, the plan to make her think she's dating Nicole would work. She nods and looks straight at me. I guess I'm the one who'll play the role? Who else? I already confirmed that you're a far better option than the perv or man-child. That's true. That awkward date gave you quite a lot of points. Awkward? Was it really? She looks a bit miffed. Still, even if she thinks of Nicole, getting the whole 150 points won't be easy. In fact, it'd be dangerous to my chastity. She might try dragging me to a hotel again. Obviously, hotels and the like are big no-nos. Also, you shouldn't be too clingy either. You know what? No hand-nodding or getting too close either. And I don't approve of being in a room together. It's unhealthy. I don't think you should talk too intimately either. Well, hold up. This prevents us from actually doing pretty much anything. I think I'm losing sight of the goal here. With limits like that, we won't get any normie points. It wouldn't even be a date. Natsumi-san seems to understand it herself, so she makes a sullen expression. Let's do it this way. I'll give you a script for the date. You don't have to play along. You can do that much, right? Well, I guess. In fact, I'll appreciate a script a lot. You have to get Asano-san a whole 150 points, so just not talking like I did with Natsumi-san probably won't be enough. Alright, the plan starts tomorrow at 10. Make sure you ask Nicole to make you look like him before then. I'll bring Asano to you. Also, Nicole, you hide somewhere to make this less bothersome. Alright. I'll send you the script by phone. Set your phone to silent mode to keep it from bothering your date. Natsumi-san lays out the plan. I'm actually overwhelmed by how well thought out this is. What's with that face? Do you have a question? No, I don't. It's just kind of unexpected is all. Unexpected? Well, I didn't think you'd do this much for Asano-san's sake. Honestly, I'm surprised. Huh. I'm not doing this for Asano's sake. What a grave misunderstanding. This is, for the game development. No matter how unfortunate she is, that woman's still in charge of our sound. It'd be quite a bother if she was gone, that's all. I see. So you're basically doing it for a dear friend. Yes, wait, for friend? Friends are an alien concept to me. The dark with night, silence, the loneliness, the only absolutes that heal my heart. Nothing else interests me or makes me feel anything. Natsumi-san starts role-playing again. It's clear she's just playing it off, and it's honestly kind of charming. Anyway, tomorrow will be a hard day, so you get some proper rest. Okay. Alright, I said everything, so, good night. Natsumi-san awkwardly says that and leaves the lounge. This sure has gone weird. I'll play the role of Nico and go on a date with Asano-san. I wonder if it'll go well. The craziness of the plan makes me worried. But at the same time, it's a plan Natsumi-san designed for Asano-san, so I feel like I should do my best for it. Alright, help me out tomorrow, Nicole. I turn around, but Nicole's already sleeping. Yeah, she does look like an angel when he sleeps. What a shame. I mumble and go to sleep again. And I also end the episode here. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. And if you want to see more of this, then do subscribe to the channel as I attempt to upload every day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.